This is a quick guide on how to do Calvarion and Vetion in the wilderness. They're a lot easier than you may think. So I'm a low to mid-level Ironman. My stats are fairly high, but my gear's pretty average. So Salve Amulet E is very important. It doesn't matter, you don't have to have it, but it will speed up the kills considerably. Proselyte is really cheap, it's good protection and gives you prayer bonus. Dragon Mace I would say is a must because the bosses are weak to crush. RD Cloak's free. Defender you're not going to lose, so if I go to items kept on death, if I'm killed by a player, you can see I keep the main things. We're just going to lose these items here, which is nothing at all for what you get out of it. So I bring 2 prayer pots. These I've got from the boss itself, so you can just bring normal prayer potions, that's fine. I bring a super attack and super strength just to speed up the kills, and then your best food. So from the Ferox Enclave, make sure you bring a dueling ring as well. I've got my left click set to teleport there easily. From the Ferox Enclave, for Calvarion, which is the weak version of Vetion, you'll go over here to the memorial, which you'll see I've marked, and you'll just go in. At first you want me to peek. There we are. The boss is starting already, so what we want to do is avoid these blue circles, so they're doing a 3x3 radius, so just make sure you've got 1 square between where you're running. I'm not the best, as you'll be able to see, but as long as you're running away 1 extra square space between it, 1 tile between it, you'll be fine. So at half health, 75 or under, he will spawn the bloodhounds, or hellhounds, sorry, in which case pray melee, because they do a lot of melee damage. Continue avoiding the circles, so it's 1 hit, 1 dodge, 1 hit, 1 dodge, 1 hit, and then you can turn off this protect melee after he's dead. Get a couple of free hits in here. Avoid these, just run there. Don't run in front of him because he will stomp you. There we are, so now he's down to the second phase. Run away again, keep a square between it, and carry on as usual. Now in the second phase he will hit faster. If you land in the circle, he will delay your attack by a few ticks, so you'll miss out on an attack. Again, run away from these. Use your spec when possible with the Dragon Mace, it does a lot of damage. Now he's half health, so we'll pray melee. And attack, run away, attack, run away, attack. Turn on protect melee now. I've got some nice hits in there, so that's quite fast. Sometimes you will just hit zeros and just have to avoid it for longer. Now again, keep a square between the circle. Make sure you go on the outskirts, not underneath him. And there we are. That's a Calvarion kill done. Turn off my prayer, save some prayer. And we've got some cannonballs. And that's Calvarion. When you run out of here, so you get a good drop, you can instantly teleport once you get to around this point here, back to the Enclave, restore your stuff and go back. It's a 50k fee for the first time you go in there, but subsequent kills will reduce it to down to 10k. Now we're going to do Vetion, which is the harder variant, but uses exactly the same mechanics. So we'll come out of here, and I'll speed this up for you, but it's a bit deeper into the wilderness. Because you won't have the 20 kill count, you won't be able to peek in to see if anyone's there. A bit hit or miss whether someone's here. Go to a lower pop world, and we'll just pot up. Put our spec on, put our piety or chivalry on, jump down, and somebody's here. So let's run out. And when that happens, you will get poisoned by these. So you're better off just climbing up this exit here. Going south to 20 wilderness, or 30 if you have a Royal Sea Pod or Ring of Wealth, and just go back, use the rejuvenation pool, and come back on a different world. It's hit or miss until you get the levels. Until you get the kills. So I'm just going to use the pool of refreshment and put another dueling ring on because I've used mine up. And while you're here, make sure I've got an attack and a strength as well. You don't have to, it just speeds up the kills. And we'll go back. I'm coming up to the crevice here. I'm going to Hot World. Oftentimes there'll be a scout outside. Someone have an alt account watching. Doesn't matter too much, they're just protecting their account. So we go to the next world. Always be prepared to log straight out in case there's a crew here. And we're going to do the same again. Jump down and hope no one's here. And there we are, no one's here. So same mechanics as as Calvarion. Always make sure you're dodging this. I should have potted up before I went in. I didn't. And the thing with Vetion is he does take his defense is higher, so you will hit a lot less on him. But it's exactly the same. Once he's half health, he will spawn the hounds. And you just follow exactly the same mechanics. I run out of run energy, which doesn't help. Oh no, I haven't. Spec. It's late. If you can't tell by my voice. So he's almost reaching half health here. There we are. Oh no, it's not half health quite. I'm not doing very well. As you can see, I'm missing. As long as you don't stand in the circle itself, you won't see that. I stood in front of his attack. Now I can't hit. I would not be able to hit for a few ticks, so you miss out on probably maybe 2 or 3 attacks. It's a good time to heal up when that happens. And then we just carry on. As long as you don't panic, you'll be absolutely fine. If you're tick perfect, if you enjoy your, if you're really good with your ticks, I'm praying melee here because the hounds have spawned, then you'll find this a walk in the park. I'm not the best, as you can see. And there we are, they're dead, so we turn off prey melee. And we just get a couple of hits in, run away from this, because that's the big damage, that one. Make sure you use your spec when possible. Big 47 there. That's why the Dragon Mace is so strong. I'll speed this up for you. It's exactly the same as Calvarion. It's just it takes longer because you hit less often and not as high because of his defense. Run out of the circle again and rinse and repeat. When he gets to half health, we'll spawn the hounds, prey melee, do exactly the same thing again. And there we are, there's the kill. 500 blood runes. And you'll just exit when you want to leave. I would say after every kill or 2, because I made the mistake of staying for 2 kills and I was on my 3rd and I lost a lot of loot. And you just climb up this rope here, I've marked it. Run south, be prepared to log out, and then at 20 wilderness, just teleport using your ring. And that's it. That's it. Calvarion's a lot easier to kill, less loot, but more chill, and you haven't got to worry about escaping as much. Hope that helps.